I was convinced family would never love me. Friends would never love me as an out gay man.
Former Patriots offensive lineman Ryan O'Callahan is now sharing that battle in a new book. He spent his entire career hiding his sexuality from his teammates, his friends, even his family.
And he says he almost didn't survive it. O'Callahan sat down with WBZ's Liam Martin.
Paula and David O'Callahan is back in Boston to promote that new book, and he says he hopes his story will encourage other gay athletes to stick with it. Ryan O'Callahan was a star offensive lineman on the best football team on earth, at the top of his game and in the depths of despair.
I was convinced family would never love me. Friends would never love me as an out gay man.
O'Callahan had realized in his early teens that he is gay. And in the socially conservative town in California where he grew up, he worried that would change everything. How did you react?
I was scared to death. It scared me to death. I instantly went in the closet.
In fact, O'Callahan says he jumped into football, despite not really liking the sport, precisely to keep his friends and family from finding out.
I didn't think I could do a good enough job convincing a female that I was straight, and I thought that would kind of blow my cover. So I knew I was good enough at football pretty early on, definitely through college, and I just ran with it.
And boy, did he run with it. Recruited to play at UC Berkeley and drafted by the Patriots in 2006. All the while hiding his sexuality, and it eventually caught up with him.
And you have this very disturbing section in the book when you reveal that you actually had a plan for what you were going to do when football ended.
Growing up, I told you I jumped into the closet real quick, and I had a hard time ever taking a step back and thinking, okay, it might be okay, and that never happened for me. So I decided I'd play football as long as I could and then end it. I didn't have a long-term plan or goals.
You were going to kill yourself?
Yeah.
In fact, in his final season, O'Callahan says he started taking steps toward that, abusing painkillers and pushing away his family, until a trainer on the Kansas City Chiefs intervened and convinced O'Callahan to see the team psychologist. He eventually came out to her and then his family.
My mom just stood up and hugged me, and she thought something was really wrong with me. She thought I had like terminal cancer or something, and so she was almost relieved that I was fine.
His dad adjusted over time as well, and so did his former teammates, many of whom reached out by phone to offer support. O'Callahan also got a call from Robert Kraft.
I think he told me it took a lot of courage to do what I did, that he knew other people were going to be able to look up to me, and he was proud of me.
Now O'Callahan's sharing the story in a new book, all the proceeds of which will go to his foundation, which will give scholarships to LGBTQ athletes.
I try to make sure I tell people how good it feels when you can finally be yourself and that weight that's off your shoulders.
Ryan says studies show about half of LGBTQ athletes quit because of their sexuality. He's hoping his foundation, the Ryan O'Callahan Foundation, can help bring that number down. David and Paul?